So I'm out here in rural New Brunswick, Canada. Potato country. Not much here but potatoes and more potatoes. You know, chill. But I kind of had something I wanted to talk about today, and that's just sort of the balance between obsessing over a goal or obsessing over making progress versus enjoying the moment. Because I know a lot of ambitious young men struggle with this, and I definitely do because I've always struggled with anxiety. But what having a goal and having this drive in me and this lack of satisfaction with where I am currently prevents me from doing in a real way is actually appreciating the moment. For example, being in this beautiful ass place. Holy crap. You can't really appreciate it on camera, but from appreciating the moment and the people around me. And you know, I'll just be in my head thinking and sort of wondering what I'm doing if I'm not being productive in the immediate moment. I guess you have a definition of productivity within your mind already, right? Whether that's making progress towards a specific goal, working on something, I don't know. I guess you can define it in many different ways, but I guess productivity at its core is making progress towards a goal. That's how I define it. But the problem with that is, what is the goal, first of all? If your goal is to make money, make something of yourself, then if you're completely obsessed with it, and if you tend to stress out about stuff like me, you feel this impending sense of like anxiety and guilt when you're just chilling and enjoying a beautiful place like this. Like, for example, earlier I was watching a movie with my grandparents and my mom, and I was just thinking as I was watching the movie, holy crap, man, what am I doing? I'm not making progress on anything. I'm not recording a video. I'm not learning about like stocks or whatever. I'm not meditating. I'm not journaling. And that really sort of took me out of it. I was there stressing and like all in my head and stuff with my family right beside me. This is family. I barely ever get to see, maybe once or twice a year. And here I am just thinking and stressing about what a fucking loser I am for not doing something immediately what I consider productive in that moment. Because if you define productivity in such a narrow way as to be only working on your goals or making progress or making money or hitting the gym, if you define productivity as that rather than a more holistic view, then you just won't enjoy life. Because there needs to be a sort of balance, and obviously like all the great people did that balance and all that shit that the Andrew Tate type YouTubers say. But at the same time, what is life without being able to fucking sit down and enjoy a moment with your family? Now, a lot of you probably aren't as like obsessive, autistic, whatever the fuck you call it, as me. But I don't know, that's just something to consider, you know? If you can get something out of my rant, it's just productivity can be enjoying a simple moment, enjoying some time with someone you love. It becomes unproductive when that's all you do. Because at the end of the day, how lonely do you think you'd be? How unproductive do you think you'd be if all you did was work 24/7? Sure, you'd make a lot of progress, but how quickly would you burn out? Pretty fast, I think. And how lonely would you get? Very lonely. Because I went through a whole phase in like my senior year. I just graduated high school. Oh, actually, fuck. I'm not sure if you saw it. Anyways, I went through a phase this past year of my high school that I graduated from, where I just kind of stayed in, right? I made myself busy. I filled my time. Unfortunately, not with a business or anything, but you know, I had school, I had my girlfriend, I had all my habits, I had work. I was working quite a lot. I did Muay Thai and kickboxing or whatever. And I hit the gym and I was learning Mandarin, all these things. And you know what? I would say I was pretty damn productive. You know, I made a lot of money, bought myself my first car and all that. But the thing is, guess what that led me to do? Neglect my friendships. And guess what that led me to? Loneliness. And guess what else neglecting my friendships did? It made me miss out on so many possible core memories that I could have shared with my buddies as a young man. Like, your senior year is something you will never get back. And I mean, here I was going to bed early. Okay, I mean, obviously there's a balance. Like, don't be staying up to the middle of the night or like to the morning every fucking weekend. But at the same time, dude, you gotta go out and live a little. Like, at least go on a couple adventures every week. Get your ass out of the house, off your laptop, off the grind, and go do something for your mental health. You know? And hopefully you're able to kind of remove yourself from that stress, that obsession with always moving forward. Because sometimes staying in the same place for a couple hours isn't all that bad. Now, here I'm just kind of yapping, but if you watched through, thanks for doing that. I'm gonna record another one here. So.